Did you know that one animal could be our secret weapon against drought? Picture this, a creature that engineers ecosystems so effectively, it's turning parched landscapes into lush oases. And it's not some futuristic tech, it's the humble beaver. Now, I know what you're thinking. Beavers? Those rodent architects of the wild? But here's the kicker. They're rewriting the rules of water management in a world increasingly defined by climate chaos. Let me break this down. You see, beavers aren't just dam builders. They're ecological alchemists. When they construct those intricate networks of ponds and wetlands, they're doing something humans have spent billions trying to replicate: storing water. Think about it. In a country like England, where droughts are now a grim regularity, these wetlands act like giant sponges. They slow down water flow, hold it in leaky dams, and release it gradually. This isn't just about keeping rivers alive, it's about creating a buffer against the extremes of climate change. And here's what blows my mind. One of these beaver-created wetlands can hold 1,000 cubic meters of water. That's like 1,000 bathtubs. And yet, we're still building concrete reservoirs that cost a fortune and often fail to mimic nature's efficiency. What if we stopped trying to out-engineer the planet and started learning from its oldest residents? But the genius of beavers goes deeper than just water storage. Let's talk about fire breaks. Yeah, you heard that right. In the US, researchers have found that beaver wetlands can act as natural fire breaks, slowing the spread of wildfires. Now, imagine a world where instead of fighting fires with bulldozers and retardant drops, we let beavers do the heavy lifting. It's not just about saving forests, it's about rethinking our entire approach to land management. What if the solution to our climate crises isn't in labs, but in the mud between a beaver's paws? And here's the wild part. Beavers were once everywhere in Britain. Hunted to extinction 400 years ago, they've made a comeback through reintroductions, escapes, and even illegal releases. Today, they're thriving in places like Devon, where droughts have left the land cracked and barren. Yet, their wetlands remain green, teeming with life. This isn't just a conservation success story, it's a blueprint for resilience. It makes me wonder, how many other species are waiting in the wings to help us adapt to a changing planet? What if we stopped seeing wildlife as obstacles and started seeing them as partners in survival? The irony isn't lost on me. We've spent centuries trying to control nature, only to find ourselves drowning in floods or parched by droughts. Beavers remind us that sometimes, the best solutions are the ones that have been around for millennia. So next time you hear about beavers, don't just think of them as pests. Think of them as the original climate engineers. Because if we're going to survive this crisis, we might need to start listening to the animals that have been doing it right all along.